Hey, what's going on, Life Agents? Hey, what's going on? Hey, Leon Thomas here, coming to you live here. Hey, yeah, in this video, I'm actually going to be talking about, it's been a while since I've been on here live, but I'm going to be going over um, should you actually get licensed for your health license as you get your life insurance license. So, for those of you who do not know me, of course, my name is Leon Thomas. I'm actually a sales and marketing skill set trainer, of course. Been selling life insurance for roughly 4 years now, going on 4 years, of course. And if you are here, actually, probably are subscribed to my channel, of course, I want to say what's up. It's been a minute. Just been working with agents, of course, and been off of the YouTube for a minute, but most definitely excited to get back on. So if you are joining me on the live, you could say what's up. And if you have any questions, of course, you can drop them in the comments. But basically, what I'm going to be sharing with you guys here today is I've got a lot of new agents, obviously, coming from the YouTube channel, calling me, of course, um, asking me questions about the health side of the insurance business. So let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. Let me know if you can hear me. I see some people popping on here. So say what's up. Let me know where you guys are joining me from. This is going to be a short video, not too long, but I'm going to go over why you should get your health license when you initially are getting your life insurance license. So I know in different states it varies as far as what you can qualify for. Hold on one second. Let me put on windows here. My shields, my blinds. It's got the sun there. All right, here we go. A little bit better. So where was I? So I know that in most cases, in most states, I should say, depending on where you're at in the country, of course, there are different states like they only let you do like one at a time, or you can do both. And when I know I'm here in California, of course, and I was able to do both at once. Basically, I didn't really recognize it, but I did both of them. But I'm going to give you guys some reasons why, if you are in the process, let's just say you are studying for your license, why you should go ahead and get your health license at the same time. I'm going to give you a few reasons here why. I don't have a number, but I'll kind of just think of some things off the top of my head that I know are very important. Obviously, you are going to run into clients that are, whether they're 65 or older or younger for that matter. I'll kind of get into the younger later on another video, maybe. Maybe I'll kind of end this video with it. But you are going to run into clients that are in need of health insurance, right? And so you're going to run into clients that, they're going to need either dental, vision, or both. And if you have that health license, you're going to be able to service those clients and obviously increase your income and your impact. And so that's one big reason. Right now, there's a huge shift in the industry, what it's looking like on the health side. And so there's two markets on the health side of the industry. And so there's the 65 and older market, and then there's the 65 and younger market. Both of these markets are very good markets that you would want to get into and service the clients, because there's a huge market to service, and people are actually looking for health insurance more so, I believe, than life insurance, as crazy as that may sound. And so what you want to do is you want to be sure that you get your health license so that whatever opportunities are available, like right now, of course, we have annual enrollment period. It actually starts tomorrow, the 17th, I want to say. Annual enrollment period starting. So that's more of a kind of thing you want to prepare for. If you're not doing it this year, next year is kind of a thing you got to get your AHIP done, and you got to get, you got to have your health license first, then you got to get your AHIP done. And then, of course, you have to have ongoing training leading up to it. And so there's a lot that goes into it. If you are newly licensed with your health license, I recommend you kind of prep for that for the next year, so that you're not rambling and scrambling trying to make it happen, because there's a lot that goes into that. It's kind of like getting ready for a marathon. You gotta get a lot of things in place in order to have a successful run the last 3 months, basically 2.5 months or so of the year. And so that is the 65 and older market with your AEP. And then, of course, there's your 65 and under market, which is it's an untapped market. And so a lot of agents are actually learning more so about it with us. I know what we're doing with our platform is the 65 and under market. And the 65 and under market basically is it's pretty much entrepreneurs like we are. People of different a wide range as far as lifestyles and income. Most of them are entrepreneurs, they're independent or they're self-employed, and so therefore obviously legally they have to have health insurance, and so they are looking for health insurance. They're going on Google, they're going all over the internet looking for health insurance, and so we're able to service that market, which I believe currently right now it's a very untapped market. I want to say maybe 5 to 10% of the market is actually being serviced, or agents are actually servicing the market, I should say. And so, as a life insurance agent with your health insurance license, you don't have to have your AHIP. You can literally sell just straight health insurance just with your health license. So you don't. It's a little bit different than your than the 65 and older market. The 65 and under market, you just can simply sell health insurance. There's no other trainings for the most part, as far as the state goes, that you have to have. So you just simply have to have your health license in general. And then obviously you can get some product knowledge training on whichever product you're selling. But you do not have to have your AHIP like you would with if you're selling for health insurance for seniors over 65, your Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage. So I hope that makes sense. So the other thing, of course, another big reason obviously is a solid, stable income. As we know, the life insurance industry final expense isn't going to go anywhere. It's a huge market, obviously. More and more agents are coming into the space, obviously, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I know a lot of people have a negative mindset, or the wrong mindset, I should say, about getting licensed, even though some of you got their license. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people think that the market is saturated, right? And so I'll kind of answer that question quickly here, real quick, because market saturation really is a big myth. It's not what we think it is. And what I mean by that is, there's some key things that you want to keep in mind when you're getting your license, or if you want to get your license, in regards to if there's market saturation. I'll tell you this: market saturation is a big myth, right? And what I mean is, there are more people coming into the insurance space as far as clients and customers goes, because more and more people are learning about the value of life insurance, the benefit of life insurance, and the different products within life insurance that they can actually use to create wealth. And so therefore, the life insurance industry as a whole is growing, right? The market is growing. So before, it was more like a final expense, 45 and older, if you will, or if they were they're homeowners per se. They're in our niche. Obviously, they could be any age, obviously, but this space is growing. So our niche is growing because the space is growing. More people are wanting life insurance than ever, from 18 to 80, if you will, right? And so we have an opportunity to service those people. And so, no, market saturation is a myth. There's always going to be plenty of people to serve. However, what I will say is this: final expense isn't going to go anywhere. More and more people want it. Obviously, they're always going to need it. We're not going to stop selling final expense life insurance. But what we have found is that health insurance is probably, I would say, more top shelf, top of mind with most people today. And so for that reason, the market's going to continue to grow. More and more people have become, millionaires, even during the pandemic, during the recession, than ever. And so they have to have health insurance. They have to have health insurance. And so for that reason alone, they're going to buy it, because they can't hide money. They don't have any, they don't qualify for any government programs that, middle class or lower class people would actually qualify for. And so they have to outright buy it, if that makes sense. And so they're online shopping. And so what that does is it gives you as an agent a stickier client, I like to say, a stronger book of business. Let's just be honest. On the life side, I don't care which company you're with, how much insurance you're writing, you're going to have about a 30% of your business is going to fall off the books. There are some things that we've been able to do to decrease what falls off the books and increase our customer retention. But typically, you're going to have about 30% of your business is going to fall off the books, and therefore, You have to have something to supplement it, or obviously you have to get really good at just, basically writing. I always tell, our agents, to put the client in the best situation possible and put them in a situation where your business can't be replaced, if that makes sense. And so that's a whole other conversation, but putting the client in the best situation possible will keep your book of business strong. And so with the health side, you're going to have a stickier book of business, a stronger client, a longer book of business. It's not every day that people actually go out shopping for health insurance, right? And typically, when they get health insurance, they're going to keep it. If it's a quality plan, if it can keep them in a situation to where, it's just the best plan. What we have is PPO, and it's just, they have options of zero copay, zero deductible. We have several different plans for them, but in most cases, when you get that client onto a plan and they're paying anywhere between $200 to $1,200 plus a month, they're not shopping, like they would shop for final expense life insurance. So I hope that makes sense. And so what that does is it builds you a stronger book of business, not only obviously because the client is going to stay, because the business that pays is the business that stays, but you're going to have that strong residual because you can build a faster six-figure residual income on the health side. And so that is another reason why you should get licensed for health insurance as well at the same time. Okay. So I hope you got some value from this. Of course, I will be hopping on here a lot more often, of course, as we're kind of getting some time to do so. But yes, if you are looking at getting your life insurance license, I would highly recommend that you get your health license at the same time so that you don't have to go back. It's not a big deal. We got several agents that are actually in the process. They're going back now. They just initially got their life license when they did. And so now they're going back to get their health license. But I would recommend knocking it out, all at once, getting it done at once, get it done at the same time. Therefore, that way you can just go forward and launch into your career, and you can put yourself in a position, like I always like to say, to be of the most value to the market. And so you want to be what I call the invaluable agent. And that simply means, number one, is you're a broker, which means you want to have access to several A-rated carriers so that you can service the market completely, because you're going to run into a lot of different situations when you're in the field or on the phone with telesales, where you're going to have to pivot with product or carrier to service the client. And you don't want to be pigeonholed into one particular company or one particular product where you have to tell the client, hey, I'm sorry, but I can't help you. Or let me refer you to somebody else, where you actually lose money because you can't write a policy on that client. Okay. So if you guys got any questions, of course, feel free to reach out to me. Drop a comment here. I will have some other videos coming up here. Like I said, I'm super excited to get back here on the YouTubes, of course, and share value, of course, and just help you guys get started. So if you want to know more about how you can actually get licensed, you can actually reach out to me, of course, somewhere on the page. I think I got my phone number somewhere in the comments here. People usually reach out to me, give me a call, of course, and just ask me questions. But if you want to know more about how you can actually get licensed, of course, and get started, or maybe you're actually looking for a higher comp for exclusive leads, or you just want, quality training to actually put yourself in a position to service the market completely at the best of your ability, then feel free to reach out to me, of course. So with that being said, of course, till next time, of course, I'll see you guys here on the YouTube. God bless you. Take care. See you next time.